Siblings of the golden child, when did your parents' favoritism come back to bite them? My sister Chloe was born 18 months before me, but you'd think she was royalty and I was her servant. Everything in our house revolved around her, from the meals mom cooked to the vacations we took, all tailored to Chloe's preferences. When she wanted ballet lessons, they hired a private coach. When I wanted to try guitar, they handed me a broken one from a garage sale and told me to teach myself like a real musician. Every time Chloe got a new iPhone, I got her old one usually cracked and barely holding a charge. When I asked why she always got the good stuff, they'd say, Chloe takes better care of things, or she's just more mature. The favoritism was subtle at first, but by the time we were teenagers, it was like I didn't even exist unless I was doing something for Chloe. The final straw didn't come until we were both 19. I'd been working retail at Target and saving money to buy my first car so I could commute to college more easily. After 2 years of grinding, I had $4,000. I found a decent used car and asked my parents if they could help with the remaining $2,000. They said money was tight and told me I should wait. 3 days later, Chloe mentioned she wanted to travel with her friends for the summer. Boom, $6,000 appeared like magic. She was in Europe within a week while I was catching 2 buses to get to class and work. That was the first time I really felt the difference. I wasn't just being treated unfairly, I was being outright neglected. I started paying closer attention. Chloe never paid a dime for her college tuition, car insurance, phone bill, or anything else. I had to work 2 jobs just to stay afloat, while they handed her money like it grew on trees. The moment that truly broke me came when I got accepted into a nursing programs, something I had worked years for. I needed $8,000 to cover what my scholarship didn't. I brought the acceptance letter to them, all proud, thinking maybe just maybe they'd help. They said they were proud of me but couldn't afford it. I smiled, nodded, then went to my room and cried harder than I ever had in my life. A few days later, I overheard them on speakerphone with Chloe. She was sobbing because her boyfriend dumped her and she wanted to find herself in Bali. My mom said, I'll never forget this, our baby deserves to be happy. They wired her $12,000 the next day. I sat in my room, staring at my empty bank account and the financial aid letter that said insufficient funds. That was the moment something inside me snapped. I started documenting everything. Every time they told me no, every time they said yes to Chloe. In 6 months, the total spent on her passions added up to over $40,000. Then came Christmas. Chloe strutted into the party with a $3,000 purse and a brand new camera for her brand. I got a $25 Amazon gift card. I stood up, clinked my glass, and thanked my parents for teaching me what favoritism looks like. Then I read from my list. I read every instance they'd denied me help, nursing school, car payments, groceries, then listed every expense they'd covered for Chloe. The room went silent. Chloe turned beet red and ran upstairs. My grandmother looked like she'd seen a ghost. My uncle muttered, Jesus Christ, and walked out. I left too. That night, I blocked them all. Years passed. I became a nurse, paid off my student loans, and built a life without them. Chloe's influencer dreams flopped hard. Turns out you can't buy talent with followers. She moved back in with our parents at 24, drowning in $15,000 of credit card debt and no job experience. My parents had to refinance the house to cover her mess. Both of them picked up second jobs. That golden child they worshipped, she turned out to be their downfall, and I didn't feel sorry, not for a second.